Namaste and welcome to my channel. This is Madame Rosa Fortune Teller, and years ago I made a video called The Twos. I made the ones, but I accidentally deleted it and then I never proceeded onward. But I'm going to redo the ones right now, and then stay tuned for the threes, fours, fives, six, sevens, and these are the suits of the cards. So I'm going to be addressing the Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Clubs, the Ace of Diamonds, and the Ace of Spades today. Okay? So the first card I'm going to look at, well, first of all, I want to talk about the aces in general. And the aces in general are like an Aries masculine energy, you know, that pioneering spirit, that going forward. Oftentimes the aces may stumble and they may come into this world with many incarnations behind them, but at this time, as an ace, they come in almost like a novice or somebody who's come to learn a great deal or to do a lot, and they're always very active. So all of the aces are going to have like a somewhat masculine nature, and this is going to be reflected, this masculine essence is going to be reflected in their lives in some capacity or another, regardless of what their sex is or their gender. And so one of the things about the aces is, as an Aries or as a pioneer, it's kind of like creation and manifestation. So oftentimes the aces are going to have a search for self, and in doing so, they are perhaps going to find satisfaction in their accomplishments, when in fact one of the greatest lessons for the aces is basically to come home to self and to, instead of finding satisfaction in what they create, basically look within, because everything that they're searching for they actually have within them. So let's see, aces in general can be very impatient. So if an ace is short with you, chances are it's only because you're holding them up from their next project, or they're running around and they have this energetic, frenetic kind of energy. So it's not you. It's part of their nature. And the three cards, the Ace of Spades, the Ace of Diamonds, and the Ace of Clubs, all have karma cards, which are twos, lending the desire to be with another or to find satisfaction in a relationship with somebody else. So in as much as they may seem as though they're very independent, these three cards, and even the Ace of Hearts, which wants personal love and wants to be in a relationship that they will receive love, all of the aces, although they do seem like they're independent, will have the capacity to have love with another and be considerate and kind and wonderful to another person. So so the aces can, for the most part, are people without, unless they have other challenges, are usually good at self-expression. Okay, they need time to themselves to look within or to gather themselves, and they can be considered self-absorbed loners to some extent, depending on the individual and the other cards surrounding them and their personalities, for example. But let's go down the line and let's start with Ace of Hearts. The Ace of Hearts mostly has a search for self, and they're going to be looking and learning about themselves, usually through relationships with others. So the Ace of Hearts is somebody who has a desire for love, and again, they don't have a karma card, which is a 2, but the fact that they have the Ace of Hearts, I'm just going to include, they all have seemingly similar attributes. Now the second card in the Ace series is the Ace of Clubs, which is the desire for knowledge. So this person is going to have an insatiable desire to gain knowledge, either through reading, watching videos, osmosis, and this person is going to have a search for self, which they will find maybe activated in the books that they read or in the things that they learn. And the Ace of Diamonds is the card of desire for love and money. Now the Ace of Hearts has the Ace of Diamonds as a karma card, so these cards are almost the same in many ways, except that diamonds are going to have more of a money feel, or a desire for money, or looking for money, maybe starting a new business. So the Ace of Diamonds, sometimes though, the Ace of Hearts has that search for self through relationships. The Ace of Diamonds, it's almost as if they can either do work or relationships. It's almost in conflict in their nature to, in the way that they focus their lives. I don't know if this is true about you, but it's not that it's out of the field of possibility for them to balance this, but this may be one of the conflicts that they face. Balancing relationships and work, so they're either highly focused on one or the other. Now let's go to the Ace of Spades. Now the Ace of Spades oftentimes has difficulty in relationships, and one of the reasons why is that they may be overly possessive, as they may fear abandonment. And this is something that I've noticed about the Ace of Spades that I've met. A lot of them sometimes will make dumb mistakes. They'll just do a stupid mistake, and then the karma will bite them right in the ass. Why? Because the universe wants the Ace of Spades to be on its highest level, because it is one of the most ambitious cards in the deck. It's the card of secret ambitions and desires. And so they will find a lot of their self-expression and their self-love and their self-acceptance through the work that they do and the accomplishments that they make in life. So have the confidence, Aces of Spades, to not fear abandonment, and do not be overly possessive. You do not need to be. But in any case, the Aces make very interesting and very vibrant people, as they do have embody that Aries spirit, which is very active and very masculine and very vibrant. So stay tuned for the twos, which will be in line. I'm going to recreate this playlist, and the threes will be coming up shortly. So in any case, do see my videos on reincarnation, and do check out all of the other things I'm laying down. I'm not just a Book of Destiny interpreter. I have a lot of other things to offer. So look around my channel, and I'm sure you'll find something of interest. Namaste, and God bless.